from the home of the Rays. You get a look there at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Here's Didi Gregorius. He will lead this one off today. Showing bunt here on the opening pitch, but that's in there as we get underway. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Now here's a swing, and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Keon Broxton.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Here's Javier Baez.
Second, third baseman Javier.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Judge is on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. Josh Harrison stands in. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Lays off 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. In the air out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he's safe. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. This is line to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in, Logan Morrison. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And a ball 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. Here's big Aaron Judge, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, He's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And low and inside with the fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aaron Judge becomes the first out of the inning. Greg Bird stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And here's a ball hit in the air. Echeverria backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now batting, Steven Souza. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Steven Souza.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there, base hit. Here's Echeverria now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Keon Broxton. He reached on a single in his first try. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 2 runs have scored. The relay throw to third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple and some definite breathing room now as they add. On to their lead. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Javier Baez is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Harrison. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Number 10, second baseman, Marwin.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Gardner. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Jason Kipnis, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Lifted the other way out to left center. Broxton's on his horse, and a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting 8.
Standing in, Danny Espinoza. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Ready now, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Broxton going back on it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos,
And
0
leading
for
off with
1
the
here
race.
in the early going.
Catcher.
Left field and deep. Judge
Ramos.
racing back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Coming to the
Batter
plate
number
now,
7,
Logan
designated hitter.
Morrison. Hit it hard, but
Logan
lined out in his
Morrison.
first at-bat. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike
First
zone.
baseman, number 41, Carlos
Into the windup and the
Santana.
pitch. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Brett Gardner. He'll try to get
Leading
it
off for
going
the
here to
Yankees.
begin the fourth.
Center fielder, number 11.
Rip toward the gap in right.
Gardner.
Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. The relay, and they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Stanton.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done. Down 5-1.
First baseman, Greg
Here's the
Bird.
first pitch to him. Greg Bird is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Digging in, Steven Souza. He singled
the
his
fourth
last
inning.
time up.
Right fielder, Steven Souza.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Judge ranging back. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. He'll get it into second, and the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. Here's Echeverria now.
The shortstop,
First pitch on its way.
Echeverria.
And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. But he will not make a break for it as he'll hold tight with 1 away.
Now batting,
Trying to
center
pick
fielder,
things up where he left
Keon
off. Keon Broxton,
Broxton.
2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Here's Javier Baez.
Up next
1
for
for
Tampa
2
Bay.
on his line so
Third
far in the
baseman,
game.
Javier
Skied into
Baez.
straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Leading off
He's
for
in
the
to get
Yankees,
things going here in
second
inning number
baseman,
5.
Jason Kipnis.
Ground ball right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. At the plate,
Now
Danny
batting,
Espinoza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Echeverria into shallow left. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a dive, but he's back in. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And this is fouled at the plate. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Josh Harrison stands in. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Left fielder, Josh.
High in the air out to center field. Gardner on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Gonzalez.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos. Chad Green is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Gardner comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Digging in once again, Logan Morrison. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Here comes the 1-0. Line to the right side. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Gonzalez rounds the corner and is headed home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
The first baseman, number
ready to
41.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The batter, right fielder,
Steven Souza is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw.
And he will get there to make the running. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Center fielder, number 11. Brett.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's big Aaron Judd. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Aaron Judd.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Petersburg.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Broxton. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Can't connect with the bunt attempt, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Adeiny Echeverria. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Taylor Motter is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Taylor Motter.
That's by him for strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in to try it again. Keon Broxton, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Motter is on his way home. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now batting.
Ready once again.
Javier Baez.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fielder number 5, Josh Harrison.
Started to go around there. Appealed down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike one. This one's down to third. Espinosa's there. Kipnis on to first as they get the double play to get. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Espinosa.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez ranging into shallow right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw. The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 0-1. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a little tapper. And the runner's breaking for third. And he's got himself another one. Digging in and looking for more, Marwin Gonzalez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Logan Morrison. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he lays off there 1-0. That misses 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Here's Carlos Santana now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Drilled right back up the middle. Underhanded flip. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Brett Gardner.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit hard up the middle, and Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit hard on the ground to third. There's Baez. Gonzalez for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Aaron Judge is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball.
And we'll have to leave it there. Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Right fielder.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Taylor Motter. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Weak chopper to the left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Now at the plate, Keon Broxton. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Espinosa's got to get rid of it. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Third baseman
Javier Baez comes on with 1. Away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Adam Warren will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Adam Warren.
Ryan Schimpf will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Lifted the other way to left center. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is in there. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Harrison.
And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Line drive to left. Harrison is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And he will make the catch, ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauls it in for the final out of the ball game. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see. Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 once more. pulled toward right center field. Souza on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Calling for it, Souza. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Keon.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Logan Morrison. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swinging a liner toward right center, but right there is the second baseman. Digging in, Greg Bird. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a high pop up. Could be tough back behind third. Schimpf will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Schwarber waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw just does beat him at the bag. So the coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
First baseman, Carlos
into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ellsbury is under it. 1 away. Standing in, Colby Rasmus. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Tanaka pauses. Here's the 2-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Taylor Motter. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
To short. Gregorius has it, and he is out on the tag. Stepping into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Souza is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 0-2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away. Brett Gardner swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper.
A swing and a miss. That retires. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimm. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Keon Broxton is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
Taken in by Kipnis to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In the dirt, and he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, and a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. First pitch on its way. Gary Sanchez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he'll get back in safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a striding in once again, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, number 7.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back to the track. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now.
First baseman, number 41.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Santana waiting on a 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball. He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Kipnis is there, and he's safe. Digging in, Kobe Rasmus. He flew out in his last at-bat. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman.
Back up the middle. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Now to the plate, Danny Espinosa comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here it comes. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. From the stretch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a dive, but he's back in there. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. From the stretch.
Right fielder.
Tapped up the first baseline.
Ellsbury.
Foul ball, however, strike 1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Chopped foul wide of first. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this is cut on and missed by Ellsbury as he becomes out number 2.
The batter.
First pitch on its way. Kipnis runs. Hit out towards second. Gonzalez is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Stepping into the box, Steven Souza. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Right fielder, Steven
Swing
Souza.
and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Now batting, shortstop, Taylor Motter.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimm. Drew a base on balls his first time up. Gardner arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Called strike 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
10, second baseman, Marwin
Down the first baseline. Bird has it. There's one. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one. Logan Morrison is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Tanaka pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. High pop-up. Espinoza is there for it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. Swing and a liner.
Brett
Foul.
Gardner.
Ready with the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0-for-1 thus far. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. The 0-2 home. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gonzalez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge, 0-for-2 here to start the afternoon. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Schwarber gathers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A dive, but he's back. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza racing back. He gets there to make the. Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Baseman Carlos Santana.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
High in the air out to center field. Judge is under it. One down. Digging in to try it again. Colby Rasmus. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. One out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, and Rasmus is going to reach. It's a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Steven Souza. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Ellsbury is under it. Two gone. Now he'll throw back to first, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready to take his hacks again, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Espinoza has room in foul territory. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Taylor Motter steps into the box. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. After it is Ellsbury. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a liner. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Now the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. No hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Souza is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Here's Didi Gregorius as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
2-1 pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. So stepping in, Ryan
leading
Schimpf.
off for the Rays, third baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Back up the middle. And he's retired here, one away. Standing in, Keon Broxton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Hit to third. And into left field for a one-out hit. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0. 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. Two balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite.
And the throw is in time to get him to. In now, Brett Gardner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Vidal Nuno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now a southpaw to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jim Johnson is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Into the windup and the pitch. Aaron Judge is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Now to the plate, Greg Bird. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hey now.
Counts 1-0.
Now here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Hit down the line at first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag himself. So coming to the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Logan Morrison.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ellsbury going back at the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's working on a Brad Hand is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now pitching for
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. At the plate, Colby Rasmus. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge going back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Rasmus around second. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Steven Souza is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Ellsbury. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Aroldis Chapman.
Josh Harrison will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Harrison.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heading after it is Judge. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that... So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Sanchez.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jason Kipnis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now, and he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Danny Espinoza. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Here it comes on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece. So a big moment in the ball game here. Jacoby Ellsbury. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Grounded to short. Motter comes up with it. Throw to first to be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Ellsbury is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a double play victim last time around. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Digging in, Logan Morrison. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch. All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him swinging and digging in now, Brett Gardner. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Number 54.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Center field number 99.
Aaron Judge is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Here's Carlos Santana now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Gregorius. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Colby Rasmus. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Start him here with a changeup. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled back. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Striding into the box, Steven Souza. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Josh Harrison stands in. He hit a sac fly earlier. Snap throw to third. here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now. The 3-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The 3-1 pitch. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Now the 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
A tag for one. Pickoff move to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Ellsbury is under it, and the inning is over. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a pop-up now. Romo is there for it. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Danny Espinosa. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Now a bunt attempt here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting.
Kipnis runs. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. The 0-1. Soft liner toward short. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. The 0-2 home. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Quick check on that tying run at first. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Keon Broxton. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ellsbury is under it. 2 down. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap, and Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. In the dirt here, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored. A wild pitch. Bounced up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. Riding in once again, Logan Morrison trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And that one stayed too low apparently. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Jeremy Jeffress gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 32, Jeremy Jeffress.
Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's Brett Gardner now. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And a dive, but he's back. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was too.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. He went deep last time up. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the 2 out. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Stepping into the box, Colby Rasmus. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Looking up is Ellsbury. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Colby Rasmus. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.